the like idea that you're jumping around. I know agency thinks that's good. I get that there's ones out there that are like trying to like go after people's clients and like certainly any kind of cold outreach, emailing and like your website is slow, come over to us is one, usually like they didn't do that much analysis on your website. And two, just know like it's just inefficient to jump around. Like it's not that great for your performance. Now, if you for sure have bad performance, obviously reconsider, et cetera, et cetera. But there's a little bit of a, as you and I both know, there's just people that like they're just
Jump,
professional jumpers. They're kind of like
yeah,
this the
jumpers.
9 months, 9 months, 9 months thing or whatever it ends up being. That particularly, I think, is like you're not really gonna make progress. You
Oh,
know what
you
I
might as
mean?
well burn up a wad of cash. Just burn it in
Or
advance and save yourself the trouble.
yeah. Yeah, and I mean, like, I knew a guy back in the day, super nice guy. Uh, he jumped every 9 months to a new girlfriend. Um,
How'd
and
that work?
well, it was tough for us. Like, I mean, it, like, doesn't allow you to settle in, and like, I think that there's an element of you don't really get to know yourself and your life until you settle in and plant a garden, you know,
Yeah, you gotta
and really
commit.
like commit to something.
Yeah.
And I think that's same for marketing and marketing agencies. People need to recognize that like at a certain point, find the one you can and then love the one you're with and then like work on it.
Yeah. Every time I get on a call with someone and they start bashing their agency, I'm like, let me ask you a few questions first.
Yeah.
Do you read your monthly reports? No. Do you show up for strategy sessions? No. Do you have conversations with them? No. Do you highlight or give them feedback on what's working, what's not, and what's next? No. Do you heed to their advice? No. Do you combat them? Yes. I'm like, okay. So this is likely not an agency issue. You've done this 4 agencies in a row.
Hmm.
Is you need to have a coming to Jesus meeting with yourself because your current behavior is not going to work here either.
Hmm.
Not, it's not.
Yeah, and there's like without going too much further into this, there is people that various service providers, they kind of abuse them, right? Like
That's fair.
vendors, I get it. Sometimes it's not exactly how we want it to be, but at the end of the day, ideally you treat them with the same respect you treat other people out there in the world, employees. Like the scary part is I think sometimes these people treat their employees that way.
The exact same way.
And and that's where people need to watch it. Like if that's your habit, I certainly believe that you will stay small or you won't enjoy your life. I think a lot of times it's both. People stay
Yep.
small and they don't enjoy their life because they don't recognize that like they need to level up themselves as a
Yep.
leader and get better